Gemini, and welcome to your August Taroscope, brought to you by me, Kathleen Robinson of Karmaqueens and 5 Tarot. So let's get started. So we're going to first of all mix the cards. There we go. And I'm going to bring them into a pile. I'll give them a shuffle, maybe twice. There we go. Let's see what they have. So put them there. Let's have a look at the month ahead, which is August. And we've got these two to represent. So when you have your Ace of Rods reversed around you, it's indicating that there's ideas, inspiration has been blocked, because this is the card of inspiration and ideas when it's upright. So you've got like a writer's block in some form of communication of yourself to others and ideas that you want to put out there this month. It's not a biggie. It could be simply that you're tired and that you need to have a rest and not stress too much about the lack of being able to find those ideas and express them the way that you want to when August is here. You've got an awful lot on your plate. I can see that because we've got the Two of Pentacles reversed. And it's almost like if you can imagine this person drowning, you feel like that. There's just too much being added on your shoulders and you're sick and tired because you're trying your best to balance that resource. But you know, it's just too much of a burden and you're sinking. So it's saying that for the next 4 weeks in August, find a way to cut yourself a bit of slack. Is there a way that you can help yourself by not taking on too much? Ask friends, family, etc. what they can do to help you with that burden. It's not healthy to have that amount of burden on your shoulders, and you'll be suffering from that. So just bear in mind that you need some R&R, if you like, as well, to be able to see things in a different way and move forward. So maybe it's time to think about how you could de-stress yourself this month, because we've got all of these stresses acting upon you. In terms of relationships, we have 2 cards around you. Oh, fabulous. Well, there seems to be something new happening on the horizon around you, because I've got the Zero card, or the Fool card. And this card is very much about new beginnings, new chapters. And there's something to celebrate as well, because I've got the Page of Cups upright, which is all about good family news in a relationship coming your way. You have to make sure the source is good. That's why we've got the little fish jumping out, as perhaps a youngster who the page is may have got the facts wrong, and you need to verify what the exact facts are. But it's something to celebrate in terms of relationships. And relationships cover everything from family through to work, through to personal relationships, but it seems to be heavily drawn upon things affecting the family around you this August. And certainly new opportunities are arising from that, with the wonderful happy Fool card to get in. Let's have a look at resource. Well, we've got a Queen coming into the equation financially. Now, because I take a Queen in a reading as being something specifically spoken to you guys out there, she's asking you, Geminis, to be very prudent and careful about what you do financially. She's a money manager, and when she's reversed, it's indicating that there's a little bit of stress around that. It could be that you can't see the wood for the trees at the moment. It could be that you're being micromanaged around your finances, and that doesn't help things. Certainly, I get the message with this card here that you're not prepared for this, because this card is about being thrown in the deep end for something, and you never asked for it, but you've got been firmly put in that position financially, and you're struggling. If that is the case, then please do seek advice. And this Queen is asking you, please, if it's too big for you, have a second opinion from those that you trust to see where you go from here. There might be something that you're missing, and it's always good to have a second set of eyes on that. Obviously, a set of eyes that's competent to give you valued answers, but definitely get some advice on that if you need it during the course of August. In terms of challenges, well, I think when we look at money, this is the Harvest card, but because it's been firmly set as a blockage or challenge, I think what it's trying to say, don't count your chickens before they come in. You're guaranteeing next month's paycheck to pay for what you're spending today in August. And they're saying that is not a wise move. Make sure you've got the resource to be able to cover you this month without guarantees from next check coming in, because it may not be there in the form that you want it to be. And one of your challenges this month is to keep yourself together. When I have the Temperance card reversed, it's getting stressed over something. It could be money, for sure, because I know that's around you at the moment, this kind of stressor, but it could be something else. Maybe you're not feeling great. Maybe it's time to get a bit of a checkup here with the GP and see what's going on with you, because you're feeling up and down all of the time. In the morning, you feel fabulous. By 1 o'clock, you cry your eyes out. And that's a hormonal thing. There's something going on within yourself that you need to get checked out, because you're not yourself. There's something not quite balanced within yourself. So help yourself out by maybe just getting it checked by a doctor just to check you out. So finally, what I want to talk about before we move on to the other cards is a little bit about me. Well, I've been reading the cards for well over 30 years now, and I've been online since 2009. And basically, I offer all of these things through 5tarot.co.uk. Zoom readings, telephone readings, face-to-face readings. All of them are achievable. The Zoom reading, you can book it online. You don't have any hassle to-ing and fro-ing with making appointments. You can pay by PayPal or bank transfer if you're in the UK. So that's a great way to pay. You get an MP3 after the reading, and it's all good stuff. Now, the telephone readings, we do it by the conventional way, by the telephone system in the UK, but we also have WhatsApp. And if you're a WhatsApp person, we can do it anywhere in the world to have that telephone reading with you. All you need to do is be on WhatsApp and I'll phone you on that and we'll have that reading. Again, you have an MP3 sent to you. We've got face-to-faces here in Edinburgh. It's got to be booked at least 24 hours in advance, but it's lovely to make an appointment and see you for 60 minutes for your reading. And again, you get an MP3 of that. If none of that appeals, then I do email readings, which is on the website as well. For those of you that want to ask specific questions, you'll get specific answers through the emails, and you don't even need to speak to me once. So that's all about me. Let's get back to you now. So we want to go on to the next thing, which is all about these cards. These are called crystal angel cards. And why do I use them? Well, sometimes it's not just a one-way street, you asking them. Sometimes it's about them giving you some useful information. And the crystal angel cards are where the angels see some form of imbalance within you and try to send you virtual crystals to help resolve that imbalance by vibrations from the crystals. It's a lovely way for them to send you a message. So, which is your crystal angel card being given to you today? Let's have a look. So, just giving them a good old mix. And I think I'll put them together again. Bit of jiggling. Let's put one card out. So they brought you the lovely stone of topaz, which in their word means forgiveness healed. There's a whole shed load of other stuff that they want you to know about that. So let's just see what else topaz will bring you when it's presented to you. Well, the stone is mentioned in the King James Bible 5 times as it's very ancient. Originally, any yellow gemstone is called topaz. Now we realize that while yellow is the color most commonly associated with topaz, it can also be blue, green, and pink. In all of its hues, it offers gentle, soothing energy, supportive of clearing your mind and heart of chaotic energy. In particular, this crystal can help you forgive and release anything that's been distracting you or dulling your senses. This is a beautiful sign from your guardian angels who love you so much and want to help you reach the next positive level in your health and happiness. They can see that you're being blocked and held back by repressed anger and resentment. Remember we had that ace card of rods that seems to be blocking you. It could be that. Most likely you already know what needs to be released, but perhaps you've had difficulty letting it go. Forgiveness isn't condoning, accepting, or excusing somebody's behavior. It means an unwillingness to harm yourself anymore. You don't have to like the other person or hang out with them. It's saying that you simply need to agree to release their energy from your psyche. This card can refer to forgiving yourself for actions that you regret, because self-blame is toxic as blaming others. The only thing valuable about reflecting on the past is learning from it, not holding on to the shame or guilt. And your guardian angels remind you that harboring anger hurts only you, not the other person. And repressed resentment is toxic to your physical, emotional, and financial health. All it takes is a little willingness to forgive, and God and the angels will do the rest of the work for you. So think about that today if you can. And here's my other cards, just to finish off the reading. These are my favorite ones. These are called yin yang cards, developed from the old Buddhist cards that used to be Buddhist sticks that they still have in the temples today, for giving you good fortune as you shake the cards out of the container. But to ease things, what we're going to do is mix these cards and see what they have for you today. So I'm just mixing them. Loads and loads of possibilities for you. Let's see what they reveal for you. There we go. So I'm just going to bring the cards back again. And let's see what this card has. So it has something called the cauldron or cosmic order, which is interesting. And it's saying the direction is correct. The main work is done inside. Knowledge turns into understanding. Wisdom grows and talents develop abilities to get a new one, forget the old one. The sacrifice will not be made in vain, and things will get better or going well. And here's your broken chakras. So in a word, it's saying that you've done the main work so far. You understand what you need to do, and you will develop the ability to deal with that issue and move forward. So before I say goodbye to you, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do, because all of this helps me grow and develop and give you free tarot card readings. So until the next time, take care. And I'm Kathleen Robinson.